So what I've done today is I've just let Marnus take complete control of the podcast. Not really. P.S. If you're still using ChatGPT, stop it.
Yeah, I said that to
Claude
someone the
or
other
Marnus.
day. It's just like, that's cute.
Change their life?
No, I was like,
I'll get fucking...
you need to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
It's time.
Don't do that no more.
Yeah. Yeah. Every time I tell someone, I get a message within 3 days like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, chat sucks. So I've taken our transcripts from the last month worth of Q&As and turned it into a podcast episode. So I'm going to ask you the same questions that you've already answered, and you're going to articulate them.
Thank God.
For someone in the car or on the treadmill right now listening to us.
No pressure.
To build their business.
That's fine.
This one's probably more I've been talking about, but anyway, we've talked about the shift from the evidence-based era. It's left out one. So my theory is that we're in the third wave of social media.
Okay.
From a marketing standpoint. So we had evidence-based era where you could post there's 4 calories per gram of protein and get a client, which just imagine that right now. Imagine posting, I'm sure people do, so no hate. Imagine posting an infographic of calories per gram of macronutrient today.
Well,
and thinking you're getting clients.
Still happens, yeah.
It's not.
Do you feel like each person needs to go through those 3 phases themselves, though?
No. I don't think it matters anymore because you have MyFitnessPal.
Yeah.
That only mattered when you didn't have an app to
do you think when you're a young coach, though, like, you need to show people you know shit, though? That's what I'm trying to say. It's like there's phases of them needing to go through it.
No, you just need to get results.
So
you need to know it so you can get results.
I would say, yeah.
But I don't think you need to present it that way.
Being devil's advocate, I feel like they would have this compelling desire to show people that they know stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. They're usually the accounts that are doing nothing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yep.
Yeah. People don't care how smart you are.
No, I agree.
People care how smart you are less now than ever. And
if
we
you
were
moved
saying
on from that faster, though, like, that's the goal.
Yeah.
Because everyone's going to start there if they don't know what they're fucking doing.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're doing, Ben.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to tell you what to do today. I'm going to help you.
Yeah.
So we went evidence-based era. Then we went into problem solution.
Yep.
Which was like predominantly like our wave, let's say.
Yep.
Like we moved online with problem solution, which you could say is like the nurturing timeline as well. Mm-hmm. So people would follow people and you'd be able to nurture them and present that you're clever, and you could kind of expect someone to watch multiple pieces of content and get an idea of who you are and buy in. Mm-hmm. This is back in the day where like we used to metric a good post was 100 likes.
Yep.
And now for most people, a good post is like 25.
Yeah, man.
So you had just a more sustainable audience all the way through. So you could repeat that topic.
Yeah.
Also inside that was like the polish era was the kind of overlapped with that. So like the shit had to look really good.
Yeah.
Because COVID happened, everyone got cameras, the software moved so quickly, CapCut came out, captions became automated, just like it wasn't acceptable. Phones got good. It wasn't acceptable to have mid-looking content. Yeah. So I think now we're in what's called the connection era.
Yep.
The best sentence I've got to explain this is if someone you didn't know told you what to do, you're not going to listen. So previously that used to work on social media because you had this like authority thing. But now because we don't have an audience that we're nurturing and holding all the way through, I think Gary Vee described it as like social media is dead. We now have interest media. So when you go on social media, you're following an interest, not people. If you have some people that exist in that interest that you pay attention to, sure. But the majority is based around an interest.
Yeah.
My algorithm, I watched like one fight on my feed.
Yeah.
Bro, the whole week now.
As in like a professional fight or like a bum
street
fight?
Fights. Yeah. Like just people get knocked the fuck out.
That's the best kind.
It's like...
That's like usually where we end up if like we're all like just chilling with the boys. It's like, let's put bum fights on.
Fuck. These aren't even bum fights, just like
just watching people
nightclubs
out.
And like and women and just
really?
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, really.
It started with one that was a grown adult punched a 5-year-old.
Oh wow.
In a store.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And
it started with that?
That like I watched that more times.
Oh yeah.
And all the way through. So then it was like, oh, you like that?
So you like child, like adult child assault, do you?
Here's more. No, and it was the clip of that was basically like, another guy comes in, just beats the shit out of this guy, but walks away once he's on the ground. He's like, oh, I am being forcibly removed.
Do you reckon you could, like, I reckon it'd be cool to see like a summary of your like
feed.
algorithm.
Yeah.
Like the type.
Who are you?
Yeah, like the type of person it's like they think you are.
Yeah, I watched it for the reaction as much as anything else, because the dude's just like, I'm not getting off that person until I'm in an orange jumpsuit. Like, that's not happening.
Oh, man, I don't know if I could watch that. I wouldn't sleep watching that shit.
Yeah, it was just like, I know what I would do if that was LJ, and yeah, it's not good for anyone.
Nah.
Not good for anyone. Anyway, connection error. So we need to create permission before we can educate.
Okay.
So we went from 4 grams per kilo. 4 calories per gram of protein is the thing. You should eat 2 grams per kilo of body weight of protein. That was like education error. Then we went to problem solution. You're not growing in the gym. You're not building the muscle. You're sore. You're not progressing.
Yeah.
The reason is you don't eat enough protein. You should be eating roughly this much.
Yeah.
And it's like, cool, now we've actually got a problem and we're introducing the solution instead of just presenting raw information. Now we need to add something to the front of that. Instead of, like, in that time, you could do like 3 tips to increase your protein and help you grow muscle, for example. Most of the time, it was just like 3 tips to improve your protein, because the problem is I don't know how to eat enough protein.
Yeah.
Now it's, if you're a 35-year-old balding male who's getting injured every month, this is how much protein I would eat. Like, you have to get them to do the "that's me" part at the start.
Yeah.
You have to get that connection, and that's obviously why we're leaning into like the skits and the POV content and all of that, is to create education first, or create connection first, and then I'm trying to make those captions as educational as possible, and then we still have our middle of funnel content. But that, you'll notice if you're looking at our content, every single page we're trying to have the word personal trainer somewhere. So if it's not in the opening line, it's on text in there. So it's like, hey, you're a personal trainer. And you could push that even harder for us, like the niches, rent-paying personal trainers that want to run a hybrid business.
Yeah.
So if I was a rent-paying personal trainer who wanted to go online, here's the 5 things that I would do. The 5 things to go online doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, get to a question.
Nailed it.
What's the number one way a coach can stand out today when everybody has access to the same training and nutrition information?
It's like, stand out where?
With this in this context. So in terms of creating content, standing out online.
Yep.
What's the best way to stand out on Instagram? So I would say there's probably 2. One that we can open the can of worms on if you want to, but it's results.
Yeah, and like have an audience, all right?
And then, the other one is like how you're creating that connection.
Yeah, okay.
So we were just having a conversation about like the guys in Standout being a little bit hesitant with their niches.
Yeah,
willing to be like, this, I'm
locking
locking in on
double
this person.
down on it, yeah.
So if you're not doing that, then you're just lost in the sea of generic workout advice that no one's really interested in, and the algorithm is too advanced for your content to land and work.
Yeah, the audience thing is huge. Like, if you don't know who you're speaking to, like, everything becomes exponentially harder.
Yeah.
You gotta, like everyone has the pushback. You guys at home have the pushback of, if I go to specific, like, then there's not enough of them. There's plenty of them.
Yeah.
You know? And the opposite of that doesn't land anyway.
Correct.
It's not compelling enough. There's not enough connection.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so there is no it's me.
Correct.
So you've got to go as far the other way as possible, like as much detail as you can about a specific prospect that you want to work with, so that you, create this really good messaging in your content. Yeah. Yeah, you get really good as well at like just everything, selling, like servicing the person.
Yeah.
Like everything becomes exponentially better. So yeah, if you're one of those people who thinks like broad and general is good, like trust me, go the other way, because everything will improve.
100%. Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to go into what did you term it as? The results.
The results recession.
Yeah.
Find ways to like people's ideas of results are skewed a little. Like they think they need to be like really big dramatic transformations. Like you guys are getting results weekly, and there's a lot of wins to be celebrated, and there's a lot of things that people are going to look at those posts and say, that's me again. So there's going to be heaps of connection with those small posts, those small victories. So you've got to be good at documenting them and identifying them and celebrating them. Like it doesn't always have to be, this person lost 20 kilos, this person got shredded, this person did a photo shoot, like this person put on this much muscle. It can be, a really intricate thing that you guys were working on together that you had trouble with, in terms of your digestion, your sleep, your hydration, your squat, your hips or whatever. And it's like you fixed it, or your back pain and in your hip thrust or something along those lines. Like there's going to be so many people like, I get that.
Yeah.
Like that's me.
I've been setting up a lot of content calendars lately, and the practical advice I'm giving around this is if you have it, a case study a week, and the case study is a deep dive, it's the big substantial change. It's the one you can look at it and say, fuck. Like it's the 10 kilos lost, it's the centimeters, it's the prep, it's the whatever. What was the problem? What did you do? What was the outcome? Like deep dive into the whole system. Then I'm looking at client spotlight type content. So what's a minor thing that you may not even got the result yet? This person's presenting with this, so we're doing this, and this is what's happened so far. That's because I'm looking at this again from a marketing standpoint. Your goal is connection again. So you want as many people in your feed as possible that someone lands on your page, which is, in my opinion, the primary objective with content right now, is getting new faces to your profile. That comes before the nurturing element.
Yeah.
Because I think nurturing is really challenging. So you're looking to get new people in to get quick exposure and then download our DM strategy and convert them into clients.
Something value,
So the client spotlight, what you're doing there is like, this person looks like you, feels like you, and I'm fixing the problem, and I work with people like you. And that's what you're trying to create with that. So like you said, it doesn't have to be. And if you don't have many case studies, do one a fortnight.
Yeah. And then just get better at, like, make it a priority to be able to broadcast your results. Like, I feel like too many people just don't have that as a priority. Like, you won't survive online, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Like, people won't work with you beyond the minimum term because they're just not getting what they want. So if you don't have this mindset of like, I have to get results, I have to breed results as a culture.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be hard to bring people in. It's going to be hard to keep people on the other side.
Especially when things get quiet. That's when you'll see the pullback the most.
Yeah. And everybody, like, even though they're not predictable, like, everyone loves a good referral. And if you're not getting any referrals, like, it's usually an indication that you're not having, a great client experience.
Yeah.
And if you got, X marketing or lead acquisition strategies happening here, it's always nice when, like, sometimes those things need a little bit more time to kick off, or you have a bit of a slow week. It's like, oh, so-and-so sent me over here to work with you, because they're really happy. So you still want to have that element. But I just don't really feel like people are driving the results, Yeah,
agreed. And you have to set up your business model to be able to capture it too, which is something I was guilty of for a little bit.
Yeah.
I was getting them, but then I was like, I need to tell a story, and it's like, where's all the data?
Yeah.
Where's the pictures? Where's this? Where's, like, it's just like, it's hard to showcase it because I'm not collecting it effectively enough. It wasn't necessarily, even though I wasn't getting them.
Yeah.
I wasn't prioritizing being able to showcase it at the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, moving into nutrition.